Welcome to Mahogany Sweets. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I want to come and do a video about Drake. He ain't got himself in the hot seat, and he has gotten himself out. Boy is like ice. He skates on everything. So anyway, he did a song with 21 Savage, and he had a bar in there for this young lady named SZA. She is on Kendrick Lamar's label, called TVE. So his bar that he had in there that got him in trouble was, yeah, said she wanna fuck to some SZA. Wait, cause I used to date SZA back in '08. If you cool with it, baby, she can still play. While I jump inside that box and have a field day. That was his bar. And the reason why he got in trouble for this is because in '08, SZA would have been under the age of 18. It would have made her 17 specifically. So it was stated that SZA turned around and unfollowed him because of him releasing that bar about her. Others, though, are saying that she was never following him from the get-go, so that is not true. I'm not sure where that stands. But what I do know is SZA then came out and stated this on Twitter. She made two tweets about it. She said, so it was actually 2009, LOL, with upside down smiley emoji. In this case, a year of poetic rap license mattered. LOL. I think he just innocently rhymed '08 with wait. Anybody who really knows me and was around during this time can confirm it's all love, all peace. So that was her first reply to it. It was a mistake. She think he just wanted to rhyme wait with '08, so that's why he chose that year. It was actually a year later, which would have made her of legal age 18. And then she said, I just didn't want anybody thinking anything underage or creepy was happening. Completely innocent, lifetimes ago. Do I believe this to be true? No, I do not. I do believe that she was underage. While some people were going off on him, others were stating that, like, well, 16 in my state is the legal age to consent. That's what doesn't matter when you talk. In my opinion, it doesn't matter when you talk about a grown ass man, right? If let's say they 16 and the guy is 19, okay, I'll let that fly. 16 is still too, or 17 is still too young for a man over 20 to be talking to and dating. And he obviously feels that way too. Or else his team wouldn't hit her up and ask her to release that message since people were dragging him on social media. But it goes deeper than that. He then, at the same time as having her release this, he did this too. Commercial. So I think that he was doing damage control because she later released that. I think his team hit her up, paid her some money, asked her to release that information, so she did. And then, as to get the publicity and to distract from that, he at the same time did this. Oh, let me go back. He made a video for a young boy who's sick. So let's listen to this.
Surprise from the rapper while he receives treatment at Sick Kids Hospital. First, here's Drake's message, then Jalik's reaction.
Jalik, what's up? My brother Mustafa hit me the other day and informed me of the extremely tough situation that you're fighting through. And we both thought it would be a great thing if I got to send you some love and some admiration and some respect. I can't imagine, how tough you have to be. And Mustafa let me know that you're a fan of mine. Well, I'm a fan of you. I'm a fan of people with heart, and I can tell that you have a lot of heart. So I just want to tell you, stay strong. I love you, and I appreciate you. Zalik, what's up?
So I personally think that that is great. That's phenomenal. I love when celebrities, people who are revered by the public, especially children, try and reach out, do something good, make them feel important, especially when they're going through something horrible or hard in their life, right? But this ain't lost on me that this is damage control. This was a publicity stunt. This was used to be a distraction and show, oh, I'm a good guy. because it literally coincided with SZA releasing those two Twitter messages, well, tweets, and both of those things came after he was being slammed by the public for that particular bar on that song. And this is the reason why he would need to do damage control. This is the reason why people were slamming him. This is nothing new for Drake. Drake is the R. Kelly 2.0. He has continuously went after younger underage girls. If you don't know, R. Kelly was a groomer for the industry, and he broke in and trained and groomed women who were in the industry. Well, R. Kelly then took those skills that he had acquired and used them for himself outside of the industry. And that's how you see he had a whole mansion full of sex better kitten slaves that he had broke in, trained, and groomed himself. Drake is doing the exact same thing, the exact same technique. That's his position within the industry of court. And he has been getting called out and in trouble for it. So let's go further to, for instance, this young lady. This is Georgia Smith. Him and her are performing right now on stage when this took place. And Georgia Smith is a UK singer, UK artist, who, when he met, was also underage. And he had just put it as he, loved her work. He wanted to work with her. He was inspired by her and stuff like that. But they turned around and began dating. She was underage, though, when they met. They started doing the touring. They said that she had a boy. Actually, she said this. She had a boyfriend. She had broken up with that boyfriend. Started dating Drake. Whatever transpired after they was doing this touring and stuff like that. Well, no, he only brought her out for 2 shows, I think. But he also mentioned her on records, like dedicated entire records to her and things like that. And she turned around, stopped talking to him, and got back with her ex-boyfriend. And she was also underage. So, her name is Georgia Smith. In case you want to know, let's see. Nope, that's not it. Go back this way. Okay, now, this is also a young lady that Drake was grooming. Her name is Bella Harris. She's a model. As soon as her 18th birthday came, Drake shut down an entire restaurant, rented it out for them two to have a date for her 18th birthday. So a lot of people are speaking about that. This is also a young lady who he was already in connection to prior to turning 18. And once she turned 18, it was like, okay, she's legal now. I got in trouble before for some of the stuff I've been doing. This one, before it could publicly get out there that he had romantic interest with her, he waited till she was 18 and then let it be known he had romantic interest with her. But common sense tell you that dude Ben, if they was already in connection, it didn't at midnight on her 18th birthday. You didn't wake up and say, "Oh, I'm romantically excited by this young lady. I want to date her." And stuff like that. Those feelings had already been there. That relationship had already been there. He takes me as the type of dude who probably was telling her at 16 and 17, like, "Oh, wait till you turn 18." But you know what I'm saying? If they wasn't low key, already messing with each other, sexually and romantically. But that's what happened with them two. And then you have Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish is now 17, but well, she might be older than 17 now because this happened when? A year ago. So she might either be 17 now, well then, or was 16 then, but in 17 now. But anyway, she had came out and had spoke that her and Drake was very good friends and that he was texting her and mentoring her and they were close and all of this. So people once again came out like he's grooming these young girls. And then it's also this young lady who was 14 years old when he met her, and her name is Millie Bobby Brown. And she came out doing an interview with stating how her and Drake are very great friends, that she loves him and he's a great guy, and that he also mentors her. And she's like, yeah, we text all the time. And people were looking at her like, okay, you're 14 years old. This dude is in his 30s. What are y'all texting about? To which she said, oh, well, like, the last text he sent me was how he missed me. He missed me so much. And I told him that I miss him more. And then they go on and they say, well, what other type of stuff y'all be talking about? And she's like, oh, well, I'm going to leave what we talk about in text and text. But, you know, he gives me advice about boys and dating and stuff like that. So this 14-year-old girl who Drake is texting has her number. And he's 34 now. So let's say this was a year or two ago. It don't matter. If it was in the last 3-4 years, she was 14 and you were at least 30 at a minimum or even older. Why are you texting someone's underage daughter talking about, I miss you so much? Those are clear, distinct words that to me is inappropriate for a grown man to be telling a young girl through text. And then what type of advice are you calling yourself giving her about boys and dating and stuff like that? Because if they're talking about her dating and talking to boys, then they're talking about sex as well. I don't trust it. The dude is out of line. He's an R. Kelly 2.0. And he's wrong for that, especially when she go on to say, what we talk about in text, I'm going to leave it there. But she still revealed enough when she said that he be giving me advice about boys and dating and stuff. So he has been showing this track record of grooming and going after underage girls. People have been calling him out on it from get-go. And that's the other reason why he would do this damage control dealing with SZA. Like, damn, another me running my mouth about messing with a girl while she was underage. Like, dude, he's out of pocket. He's out of line. And that ain't even the least of it. He also was on stage kissing and rubbing up on, feeling going sexually, a 16-year-old girl. Look at this. He's up behind this young lady, rubbing on her shoulders, kissing on her neck, as you see. Or is he kissing her mouth? I can't even tell, right? My eyesight bad. I need glasses. But the dude is highly inappropriate. Now watch what he says. Dude says, y'all not gonna have me in here, or he said, you, talking to the young lady, y'all not gonna have me in here getting carried away. I get in trouble for stuff like this. How old are you? You already knew that this girl was underage, because why would you that's something that you would have asked beforehand. Why would you stop sexually touching and feeling on this young lady to say y'all gonna get me in trouble? How old is this girl? Oh shit, you 16. It doesn't mean, like, this dude is a perv. He's a perv. Wow. And then, did y'all just hear that? And then the dude say, oh man, I can't go to jail yet, man. Let me rewind that. Oh, and then he says, why you look like that? He said, I can't go to jail yet. Dude said, I can't go to jail yet. And then said, why you looking like that? They saying like you look so good. And then he still sexually objectified her. He said, why you look like that? And then said, look at all this. So, I'm about to tell you what I think is a thing with Drake and why he goes after these underage girls. Is because we've noticed and seen with women his own age, he can't keep them. He can't keep their interest. They're not falling for his games. He can't buy them and impress them with material things, and with him being this mega superstar. Because you gotta look at Rihanna. Didn't want him. Rejected him. Serena Williams. Didn't want him. Rejected him. What's the other young ladies? Like, none of these women are claiming him, number one. And number two, J-Lo. He even said himself that she changed the number on him. She changed her number on him. So it's like, if you have these women that are age appropriate and you can't hold their interest, they don't want you. What is it about you that can't keep a woman romantically, intellectually, emotionally, that's on the same level as you? It's something going on with him. He's a weirdo in some type of way, a creep in some type of way, that older women, he can't keep them. So he preys on and goes after younger, less experienced, easier manipulated, and impressed girls that he can groom and control. And that him being just a mega superstar and having all this money is enough to keep them around. But like I said, if you look at the girl Georgia Smith, it wasn't even enough to keep her around eventually. Like, so something going on with Drake. You a creep. You are R. Kelly 2.0. I personally think that he is grooming them and having inappropriate relationships with them. People have been calling him on it and noticing it. And with the SZA situation where he slipped up, he went and paid her to put out that statement and then said, let me do some good publicity and a distraction. He went and did the charity work with the young boy. But my thing is, no, send that little boy more than just you chopping it up with him. Show him that you acknowledge him and stuff like that. No, pay his medical bills. Go buy him something that can make him more comfortable in the hospital. So you know something. Do more than that, especially since you're just using him to get good publicity. Let him get something out of it more than just you publicly making a video for him. But tell me what you guys think. Do you think that Drake is R. Kelly 2.0? Do you think that there must be something wrong with him? That he can't keep women of his own age and own stature. They don't want him. They ain't claiming him. They ain't doubling back. We ain't seen no women go crazy over this dude. It seems like they all get in, they see what it's about, and then they get the hell on and try to forget, basically. Even these young ladies, to a degree, it seems like that's the case with them. So tell me what you guys think. Thanks for checking out the video.